Hi there, my name's Sam, and today we're going to be looking at some more custom hoods. Today we're actually looking at some hoods that are sort of following a particular theme, and that theme is pre-mades. So the pre-made hoods and pre-made sims are somehow involved in these hoods, whether it is sort of like reimagining those sims or altering things in certain ways, or just inspired by those sims. So I'm really excited to take a look at these with you. And two of these hoods, we're going to be looking at 4 total. 2 of these hoods are new to me. I've never looked at them before. And then 2 of them I have played in a little. One, it's been a long time, and the other, more recently, I fiddled with a little bit. But I think they're all really cool ways to kind of spice up your pre-made gameplay. Alright, so our first hood that we're going to look at is by a Tumblr user by the name of Dread Pirate. They have some other names on different accounts and such, but this account that this download is from is on Dread Pirate. And firstly, I'd like to actually just kind of shout out they have multiple hoods that they have made alternate versions of that have been around for a few years now, I think, and some people may be more familiar with these. As you can see here on this page, they have an alt Veronaville, alt Strangertown, and this is like an update where they were doing something related to that. But I think we can kind of click through here and see some of their alternate neighborhoods. We have the alternate Strangertown as well, and alternate Veronaville. Ooh, we got a different page here. We got alternate Veronaville. There is one particular that I would actually like to look at specifically, and that is Alt Riverblossom Hills. A lot of the expansion pack hoods tend to fall flat for a lot of people. They tend to not be quite as interesting. The storylines are kind of blah a little bit. There's a lot of jokes about those sorts of things. This family likes to do sports, but will it continue? You know, things like that. Like, just like, they're not as in-depth as a lot of the original pre-made towns. But so this is just like a really nice refresher. But let's check this one out in-game. Okie dokie, so here we are. Of course, it looks like pretty classic Riverblossom, if you're at all familiar with Riverblossom. A lot of the households have been freshened up when it comes to the decorating and such, and there has been extra families moved in, such as the Ramaswamy family. Which is really cool. We can take a look at some of these families in a minute. In my last video, we kind of just jumped into a couple of random lots. Of course, those were brand new custom hoods, so I was curious to see what the decorating style was. In this hood, obviously we're gonna have more remnants of just the Maxis, but these have been freshened up. Oh, also the Autumnus family is over here. Let's go visit the Autumnus. So this hood is one of the hoods that I did play in for a short time, but I didn't get to play through all of the households. I got distracted. All right, here we are. Look at Mr. Peter Autumnus over here with this fancy, shiny outfit. Okay, Mr. Peter. Oh, he heard us. Okay, buddy. Okay, he's working in journalism as a sports columnist. He's been given a little bit more of a bio about loving sports. I don't know if this is normally what Peter has. I'm not too familiar with the Autumnus parents. I usually end up putting the kids into the adoption bin and forgetting about the parents. That's usually what I do with them. But anyway, let's look at this house we've got. We've got a really fun, we've got a very like eclectic style for this household, which feels right like for this family. Yeah, we've got some mix and match going on, which it just feels like they've just gathered things as they could. Okay, I like the little toddler room. It's very cozy and tight spaces. I like the window with the brick. That's fun. That's interesting. I wonder if that's intentional or not, because it looks kind of neat. And then everybody's got a very cluttered little bedroom. Where's Grandma sleep? Is Grandma sleeping here? Oh wait, Grandma. Oh yeah, no, Grandma's here. Dora Autumnus is here. Oh, Grandma's down here. Duh. She's this bedroom. Okay. It's got a little teapot and everything. All right, I like that. And they've got a nice little garden out here. This feels very Riverblossom with our little garden. And then we've even got a nice little garage. Oh, there's a secret. There's a secret down here. Oh, there's a basement. There's a secret basement. Just like a little dungeon down here with nothing. Okay. I like that. I like our little secret basement. This is pretty cool. See, it just kind of gives this household a little bit more life than the basic them just being a boring bin family, I guess. Let's go back to the neighborhood. All right. Now, of course, I'm not going to be able to look at everybody, but there is one family I do definitely want to check out. This was one of my favorite in the town when I played a little bit. This is also, I believe, Alexandra also starts in the family bin. She's connected to one of the other households. Like, she's the mother that left and to be a pirate or something. And it's Alexandra succumbed to the call of the sea and left her family to pursue her dream. Will living the dread pirate life be enough to keep her afloat? So it's her and her little doggy, Doubloon. Let's go visit them. Alright, and here we are. Let me zoom out a little bit here. So she's got a very like piratey house, a very interesting house here. We've got like a sand, and we've got, these are from the Castaway stories, where you can actually play on these and use them to gather. You can gather fruits from them. This one does coconuts, and this is a banana tree or plantains. But so she's got like this little beach with like this tiki theme, and then inside she's got this grate. She's got her little poker table, her little pirate poker. She's got a cage here so that you can get her a proper parrot. I don't think they can sit on. It'd be so cool if the parrots could like sit on a Sim's shoulder and just like walk around with them while the Sim does stuff. Like, that'd be great. But I don't think that's possible. But yeah, so we've got all kinds of like maybe relics and things that she's collected as a pirate. And yeah, just the whole place. My water is black because of I have one of the water mods. But we'll ignore that right now. I obviously haven't taken time to set that up on all of these lots. But yeah, it's just like this really cool like octagon house. We got like a thatch roof and stuff. Very cool. A very interesting character that again adds a lot to the hood. All right, here's another household I decided to visit. I really like how this one looks. This is the Roth family, which are supposed to be like a sort of a alternate reality goth family. We have Morty Roth, and then we have Stella Roth, Sandra Roth, and Xander, I think. Xander Roth. We got some folks at work and school because I have story progression and things are synced up. But this is a really nice house. As we can see, we've got some really cool... It mirrors the goth house in a lot of ways. But we've got some really nice decorating going on. I think it's just been freshened up a little bit. Again, I'm not super duper familiar with a lot of the premades. We have a new cat added named Topaz added to the household. He's not usually here. We just got things, I don't know, they're just finished a little bit better than the regular Maxis is really what it's about. But yeah, I just wanted to take a quick look at these guys. So I think that's about it just for this. Looking at this hood, I just wanted to take a quick look. And I definitely highly suggest checking out this hood or any of the creators' other alternate versions of the pre-made hoods. They're, again, just a really nice way to kind of have a slightly like freshened up hood. But let's go look at the next hood. Okay, so this next one I think is another classic. For some folks are probably familiar with this one. It's been around quite a while. But for those maybe who are not so familiar, this is Viper Canyon. So this map, I believe, is one of the maps that comes with the game. Like, I think it's if you make your own custom hood, it's one of the options. What this creator did, which is created, is by Meet Me to the River. They have created a hood that is entirely made up of all of the bin sims. They explain it as being a home for all the stealth hood families, which they explain as those sim bin families from EPs that don't belong in any hood. So just all the random families. Similar to the Ramaswamis or their oh my gosh. I was just at Automotamus. Hippopotamus? No, the Automus family, and all of those types of characters. They now have their own hood. It's theirs. They belong there. They have a place. Let's go check it out. And here we are. Welcome to Viper Canyon. It's really nicely decorated. This hood I also played in quite a bit, but I actually did not play it rotationally. I used it for a legacy family like years ago, which was fun. So it was fun to have like this already set up hood and then just be playing my own sims and have just other sims around to interact with and do things with, but not really care much about them. That was fun. However, I think it could be really cool to try and do a proper rotational play of these bin families. We have Mr. Julian Cook here. I wish I could remember exactly what EP each family was from that I could say. I'm pretty sure the Kim family was the Pets EP because they have pets that they came with. The Traveler, I assume they might have been, are these guys Bon Voyage? The Traveler family. We got the Ramaswamy family, who we already saw in the last one. We've got the Audimus family here again. Them classic Audimus is the cat family. Maybe we'll take a look at her. I've never really actually played her. I know she's kind of referenced, I think, from a Sims 1 household, I'm pretty sure. The Critter family has been, which is interesting. So we have the Critters, which are usually just these two dogs. They have been combined with the Goody family, which are Herbert and Faith, which are kind of like an alternate reality of Herb and Coral Oldie. We got the Newson clan over here on their own. The Gavigans and the Picassos. And I think that's oh no, we got Roseland over here. Sid Roseland. But as you can see, we've got a really nicely decorated like little downtown, we've got some like alleyways and stuff. And again, it's a nice little desert town, which I'm a big fan of the desert towns. It's like in this canyon. We've got Mr. Will Wright up here in the corner. Let's just take a look at a couple of the families, get a sense for how they've been decorated. Let's visit the cat. I'm interested in the cat family. Here he is. Now I do have a default clothing. I guess maybe I should have taken out my default clothes too. Okay, here's their nice little house. Got a very classic little home here. Oh, we got like a big empty zone up here. That's kind of ominous. That's kind of interesting. And then we got just a nice little classic pink. I'm sure it's we've got very cat focused here. Again, I think this is all Maxis. It's pretty simple. Feels like she's spent more time and money on the cats than herself. Like she's got just like these basic side tables, whereas the cats have this like big fancy bed. Oh, and the cat's ruining the couch. Maybe that's why she doesn't have fancy furniture, so the cats don't make her spend lots of money for replacing all the furniture. Looks like she's got a nice sewing table. Does she have a job? She doesn't. Interesting. She dreams of starting a home business where she can raise kittens every day and send them out into the big sim world. Okay, so she like wants to sell cats and stuff. She wants to be a cat breeder. That's that. And that cat literally completely destroyed that. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. We'll go back to the hood and see what else we got going on. Okay, here we go. Oh, I like we got a color scheme. Oh, we have this. There's something about this siding that I really like. It's supposed to be like a corrugated metal. There's something about like a little trailer park sim that's just like fun and cozy for me. Oh, let me hit play so the doggy's not in the floor. There we go. We've got pretty simple. I feel like this feels a little bit more like Maxis adjacent, which can be really nice and easy to play with, you know? Like as far as the decorating goes, it's very simple and seems correct. He is also unemployed. I don't know really what his story is. Become Hand of Poseidon. He wants to join the oceanography career. It's fantastic. Oh, we got another chair that's about to be destroyed. Okay, good. Let's leave. We're gonna go look at a community lot. All right, before we go, let's just check out some of the community lots because these are going to be some of the more unique things in this hood. There's a chapel and cemetery. There's a library. There's a bowling alley. We got locale shops. We got a pet store, Desert Sands Coffee, the Viper Canyon Cultural Center sounds fun. All right, here we are at the Viper Canyon Cultural Center. You can see it up here. What do we got going on here? What's we got? Ooh, we got like a little stage. Ooh, I love a place where my Sims can go and like play for tips. Oh, this is a ballet. Okay, I see what they mean by cultural center. It's like a place to do stuff. We got a dance place. We got another stage. Ooh, I love another stage. We can eat here and we can get drinks. This could be a fun place to bring your Sims on a date. We got this big painting. I really like this. This could be fun. Okay, and I like again, I feel like it has a really great desert vibe with these plants and things. All right, next up here we are. This is the Canyon Chapel and Cemetery. I just had to check it out. I don't usually have like a church in a lot of my Sims hoods, so it's kind of cool to see. Okay, so it's like a wedding venue. Okay, this is pretty cool. I like this. We got a little. Wow, look at this. This is nice. Look at the little fairy. Got a little fairy. The color scheme is really cool. And we've got like a reception area over here. Whoa, that's really neat. I like these balloons. So that's really cool. I like this color scheme too. This is really nice. All of these lots seem really nice so far. I'm guessing the cemetery part is this big empty plot where you can move your Sims' graves to. I might, if I were playing, I might put in a couple of like fake graves just for the effect. But I like that. I like even just like the little detail of this like phone booth. I love making a little phone booth like this. I've done that a few times on community lots too. This is really nice. I really like these community lots so far. So anyway, that's kind of the end of our tour of Viper Canyon. Again, this is an old one that a lot of people know about. Maybe not everybody. If you're bored and you want to explore the bin families, I love that they have a place to live here in Viper Canyon with all these really cool community lots, really nicely made. All right, let's move on to the next hood. All right, so this one's really cool. I believe it was a viewer in my Twitch stream that suggested this one. This one is called Strangertown. They don't have like a big title. Here it is. So yeah, they call it Strangertown. And this one uses and it's by a creator called Chris Newby. It combines the PC-based game Strangertown with the PSP version of Strangertown, which the PSP version of The Sims 2 is well known for having some really interesting extra lore and characters. And there's a lot of instances of people kind of bringing those characters into the PC game, and this is like a really good example of it. So it's got the regular, some of the classic Sims you can kind of see, but they might be a little different. Like this looks like Mr. Pollination, who has kind of a little bit of an evil little look on his face. We have Nervous down here, but then like a werewolf chick on him. Like, you know, and the thing I will say, I have not, obviously this is Bella. One thing I have not done is played the PSP version. I need to do that still, but I've heard a lot about it. So a lot of these characters I might not know. However, I am really still intrigued by this. One thing also to note, so if you go to this creator's downloads page, they have all of their stuff listed out. And under neighborhoods, you'll see they have the PSP version, which is the version we're going to look at today. But they also have the GBA/DS version, which, what is that, Game Boy Advance? Is that the GBA? So there is, and they call it Strangertown, which is quite interesting. And so it's kind of an alternate version with some other different characters, which is fun. The Strangertown Hotel Plaza is having its grand reopening, and you're invited. Arrive in style as the star of the show in Strangertown. So it's like a whole other redo of it that I would suggest checking out. Today we're just going to look at the Strangertown one. All right, and here we are. We have a nice little storyline going. We have all these really great little pictures. So I really like the title here. It says now entering Strangertown. And it says, after an endless drive through the dry, lifeless desert, there is a town in the middle of the road to nowhere, Strangertown. The residents here radiate a deep sense of dread. No one is truly happy, and every sim has a story. I'm not going to read through every single thing, but you can see we've got some interesting characters hanging out. And really, oh, we got some zombies. Okay, there's a lot of little. Okay, these are some really nice high quality pictures too. These pictures make me want to go back to like a true Max's hairstyle. Anybody who watches my gameplay is like, oh no. Oh no. Look at all these characters. Okay, now this is like a classic. We got a classic Strangertown picture. Okay, now we're into the classic Strangertown characters. So we have a mixture of both. Okay, and we can see that this Strangertown is shaped a little differently. The road layout is really what it is. The road layout's different. We even have a lot here in the middle of the crater, which is cool. It's called the Vision 47. Looks like somebody's living here too. We have the beakers, we got the grunts, so we got some characters that are in the same sort of location. These look like the classic characters, the Curious Boys. Do we have anybody that looks a little bit of checking? These guys look pretty classic. But then over here, I'm going to guess is where all our different characters are. Yeah. Isaac, Nulo. I like the Nulo. Goth. Okay, yeah, we got Bella and Emily Emery. She doesn't remember much, but Bella is trying to make the most out of her strange situation. She's happy to have found Emily to keep her company while she gets her head together. So I guess she's living with this Emily lady. Okay. We got Dennis, Hazel, and Roland. Zombie. I gotta check out this household. I gotta check out this crew. The Howells. I love this last name. Hoot Howl. Okay. These guys must be the werewolf. This girlie was a werewolf in the picture. Annie Howell. I love that. I love that play on words. The Kind Society. Now I know that this has to do with like the cow cult in the game, which again, I've not played it, but I've heard a lot about it. So I love we've got a cult here. All right. And then who's living in the crater down here? Oh, we got like a bunch of army folk. Let's jump into this household and see what's up. Here we have returned. We have landed to Division 47. Okay, I really like how it's looking so far. I did see on the post this right here is from the hood deco because of the spaceship right here. These are like the chunks of spaceship. At certain angles, they seem to disappear like that. But that's all right. So I guess if that's annoying, you can remove the spaceship, or maybe like I would probably like scooch it or something. Anyway, we got a nice little setup here. Looks like it's very much like an army barracks. We got like a recreation room and lots of things. I love. Okay, I do like the use of this. This is a neat. Again, I haven't played the PSP version, so I don't know how much of this is just completely taken from the game. But this looks like it's supposed to be like a war plan table, like where they have like their little replicas and miniatures to plan like an attack, and everybody sits down and watches, even though it's literally just like the train station. I like that. That's fun. That's creative. I appreciate that. Ooh, we've got some. Ooh, look, the general is spying. Sten Luger is spying on. Maybe he's spying on the beakers up at the top. That's fun. I like that. That's really cool. Oh, is there another level? Oh, we got a helicopter. Of course we got a helicopter. Of course there's gotta be, there's literally a helicopter landing because somebody's gotta go to work. I like this. What's going on over here? Just like more housing? Oh, this is like a little hospital or something? Or maybe a testing zone? It's like a science lab. Okay, I like this. We got like a science lab going on. The scientist is hard at work playing the SSX3. He's getting his SSX3 score, high score going. Oh, we got a nice little greenhouse here. Mr. Vidkin would be proud of that greenhouse. Oh, the other scientist is over here playing the other computer. Doing good. Oh, we even got like a little lab rat. I like that. I like the WOM rat is like a little, you could stock the cage and it's like the little lab test rat. I like that. We got some solar power going on over here. This is a cool lot. This is a really creative lot. Here he is. Oh my gosh. I don't have enough zombies in my houses. My households. Okay, I do recognize this lot. I think I have in my early Strangertown that I've been playing, I plopped this lot down. A couple of these lots. So I do recognize this lot. Okay, and it's like a little graveyard and a church. Okay. And they're all, I don't have the game playing. I was like, why are they just standing there? So he's covered in flies. Look at him go. He's smelly and he's covered in flies and he wants to have a baby. Sir, I think the last thing you need is to reproduce. I'm gonna hope that the zombies can't reproduce. I think they can't. Well, I have mods that, look at them all stankin'. Look at them all stankin'. Oh no. Emma Darcy and Herbert Darcy. Okay, we got couples. We got some crews here. We got Clancy Hardwick and Edie Butler. Okay, I like the look. I like the look of these folks. Uh-oh, the zombies are fighting. The zombies are getting angry. I think the last thing you want is angry zombies. Anyway, this is cool. It's like a little church place. Are we to assume that they're graves? Oh wait, there's actually Vittorio, Lita, Anita, and Julian. Okay, there's actual people out here who've died. Interesting. Are we assuming that like these folks have been raised from the dead? Okay. Oh no, not the double like make out kiss inside. These zombies are horny. Am I allowed to say that on the YouTube? I didn't think when I woke up this morning that I would say the sentence, these zombies are horny, but here we are. I think I've seen enough of these folks. I just realized they only have $100. I love that. Okay. So anyway, I'm a big Strangertown fan in general, so I love anything that expands on Strangertown, and Strangertown definitely is a really cool way of doing that. I'm sure all of these folks have something interesting going on. They look like they might have a little bit more of a normal household. Highly suggest checking this out. Oh, I also noticed that there's the service station over here. Ooh, Mambo Loa the Mean Witch. Okay, ooh, that seems cool. This is cool over here too. We've got some interesting characters happening over here. This was a really cool hood. I really like it. Highly suggest. Let's go to the last hood though. All right, the last hood we're going to look at today is a little bit interesting. The hoods we looked at previously have all used existing pre-mades, but just kind of tweaked them or added new things. This hood is technically all new Sims, but it's meant to go along with Veronaville, or at least be based off of Veronaville. And it's called Berrybury, and it's by the creator Ocean's Motion, and their little description here says, have you wanted to play Veronaville, but hated that there are so few families, don't like marrying in townies? Or maybe it's simply too small. Berrybury was specifically created to solve these problems. Berrybury is intended to be a subhood for Veronaville, but also comes as a main hood. So we're of course going to be looking at it as a main hood, but I definitely would highly suggest it as a subhood for Veronaville. I think that could be really cool. I wish that before I chose to add Veronaville to my Uber hood, that I knew about this, because I think that would have been a really cool direction to go. But anyway, continuing the Shakespearean themes and old-style English buildings. There are 6 families to start. None of them are related. There are also plenty of community lots, fully furnished empty homes, and empty/starter homes. So welcome. We have some different families. We'll look at them in game. We have the Macbeths, the Macduffs, the Okimura. I really like these very Maxis little edits. These are great. These are really well done. We've got some cool characters. We've got some really cool characters here. So yeah, so let's jump in here. Okay, here we are. First of all, this is my first look at the hood in game, and I'd like to say that it is really pretty. I really like how it looks so far. The design is really nice. It's very like tight and cozy. I like it when things are kind of squeezed in and small and cozy rather than spread out. But they also, I noticed they have some nice pictures here and storytelling. Looks like a lot of the same pictures and stories we saw on the post, which is great. Looks like this guy's a vampire, I just noticed. I love that little inclusion of the supernaturals. Yeah, we've got lots of lots that definitely give, this definitely gives Veronaville. Very Veronavillian, which I love. We got some like rental spaces. Let's visit the Macbeth. Now, I'm also not a big, like, Shakespeare enjoyer. Like, not that I don't like Shakespeare, I just am not as familiar. I know the basics, and I am familiar with the name Macbeth. And I also feel like I remember it being bad to say. So I've said it a few times. Anyway. Oh, okay. Immediately, this woman wants people dead. This woman wants people to die. Okay. She seems cool. Very nice. I like this house. It is also, again, very Veronavillian. Very Veronaville. Okay. Ooh, wait, this is like a built-in greenhouse. I love that. Look at that. I love that. That's really nice. Okay. I like again, very Veronaville. Love the green and the blue. This feels very fancy. The way the lot was like set up. Oh, we've even got like a little space out here. Like a little gazebo type thing. We've got a nice garage. Something about the way the lot is set up where it's kind of set back and it has like a big space reminds me of like one of the Cap households. So that makes me think that this family is also like similar to like the Cap family. Do we have any like descriptions here? Some might say that Lorna is manipulative, but she prefers to say that she's charismatic. She's great at convincing others to do her bidding, especially her husband, in her quest for ultimate power. Lorna isn't above digging in the dirt. Okay, they're going off to work right now. Let me just pause. Yeah, so obviously I'm assuming these storylines and these names are all based off of Shakespearean stuff. Angus is a little paranoid. See, I recall the name Angus as well. Often thinking that others are evil or out to get him, he fully believed that his father was a threat to all of mankind, but it was no great loss when his father suddenly passed away. Right. So do we have an actual... Okay. Oh, look at the knight. Oh, I love that. That's great. Again, Veronavillian. I love this. I love the Veronavillian vibes. Also, this little girly Look at her little outfit. We talk about her? Her little face paint? Ooh, she's friends with some random mime kid? A mischievous little devil awards Elspeth often hears when others talk about her, and she's just fine with that. Okay, Elspeth. Okay, Elspeth. Okay, this is cool. I like this crew. Let's go look at another household. Here we are. Ooh, I like these houses a lot. Okay. So we're here in the Macduff household now. This was the household where there's like a little mime kid and a clown dad. I love it. Look at I like this balcony up front here. That's cool. Looks like we have a visitor. I actually don't know how to say some of these names. This guy's got a really long name that I'm not sure how to pronounce. And then I love how these three have like very complicated looking names, and then the kid's name is just Wallace. What's Wallace's story? Everyone says that Wallace is a little creepy. He rarely talks, but when he does, it's always a little cryptic. I love Wallace. Can we talk about Wallace some more? Where's Wallace? Is he, oh, he's supposed to be going to school. Look at this little guy. Wait, let me try and zoom in here. Look at Wallace. Let's talk, I'm a fan of Wallace. I'm a fan of Wallace. I love this. I like this slightly like out there, kind of weird. In like very weird, but like well-placed weirdness, I guess is how you would say it. Let's call him Di. Di knows that the Macbeths are up to something, but can't prove it yet. He just knows that Angus is responsible for his parents' early demise and has devoted all his time to figuring it out. Unfortunately, that means that his relationships at home are suffering. Okay, so he hates Angus. He's not really close with. He's no longer like, he doesn't have a crush with his wifey. This is his wife. He's got a 0. What does her bio say? Also, why are you just standing here? Do I have like free will is off in this household. Interesting. Anyway, what's your story, ma'am? Catriona has a morbid fascination with death, but lately she's seen too much of it. She suspects the Macbeths were involved with these deaths of her in-laws, but has yet to prove it. Okay, so but she's also interested in. Okay, her in-laws must be meaning his parents. Interesting. Okay. So I like that we have actual ancestors in this household. I mean, in this hood, not just this household, but in the whole hood. We've got some feuds going on. Yeah, let's just take a quick look maybe at like a community lot. We've got all kinds of, ooh, King Henry's Theater. Midsummer Eve's Pool. Let's go visit that. All right, here we is. Very nice. I like it's like small, but like in a good way, if that makes sense. We've got like a little arcade zone and showers, a bathroom. Okay, we've got a nice little place for our Sims to eat. I like that. Little tiki theme. We've got this little space here. They can get a drink and sit down. Okay, I like this. I like the pool. I like the hot tub like being in like up above and in the pool. That's a really fun feature. I really like this. This is really cool. All right, we are here at King Henry's Theater, and we shall see what King Henry's Theater is made of. Ooh, we got lots of seating and stuff. Can the Sims actually get in here? Ooh, it looks like it's blocked off to them. Interesting. This is just for show. There's no entrance. There's no entrance to the seating. Okay. Ooh, look. Ooh, this is like a little scene. It's like a play scene. Oh my god, we got this going on. Ooh, I like the use of these columns. This is cool. And we got like a dress-up station with all the costumes. Oh, this is fun with this random seats everywhere. But that's cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Very creative and very Veronavillian. I keep saying that a lot, but I feel like it's true. So I think we've gotten a pretty good idea of what this hood has to offer with this. I feel like there's a lot of interesting characters to explore, like this household over here. Again, I'd highly suggest downloading if you're a Veronavillian fan, adding it the subhood version to your Veronaville. This hood's really making me want to backtrack on adding my Veronaville to my Strangeview subhood and keep playing Veronaville on its own with like this subhood attached to freshen things up. I just think that's cool. Like everywhere I'm mousing over, there's a new interesting lot that I'm finding. St. William's Cathedral, really, really cool hood. All of the hoods we looked at today are really cool as well, obviously. But I'm gonna wrap up this video here. Thank you once again for coming on a little adventure across the Sims 2 universe, looking at all these hoods. I will in the future make another video where I look at some of the custom hoods that you all suggested in the first part of this, where I actually looked at regular classic custom hoods. As usual, if you have any other hoods that you'd like me to look at, or anything else that you think you would want I should check out in the Sims 2 world, feel free to comment. Once again, all the links for these hoods will be in the description below. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.